What up? Yeah.
I'm gonna go with this, man.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah. Yeah. How about them Cowboys? Yeah, see?
Hey, bro, y'all won, man.
Yeah. All right. Welcome to the show. Let's Blow Canteen Sports Show. Actually, it's the NFL wrap-up pregame for Sunday Night Football. It's my little Cowboys victory song. Yeah.
Y'all did it, bro. Y'all did it.
Yeah. We started.
Y'all did it.
Looks like you're 20. We talk a little NFL today.
Yes, sir.
Put up the chat.
Sir.
All right, let me put the
Hey,
chat
put
up
the
here.
Type it in the comments, man. Hey, we need to put out APB for Sabian. If anybody's heard from Sabian Leslie, tell him we need him to get to the chat. Sound your alarm for Sabian.
We need to sound the alarm.
Leslie. Sabian Leslie, where are you?
Sound the alarm for our partner.
Sabian Leslie, we're looking for you, bro. Where you at?
Sound the alarm. Let me sound the alarm here.
Sabian Leslie.
Has anybody seen Sabian Leslie?
Sabian Leslie. Hey, it was a great day of football, man. Great day of football, baby. Football.
Yeah. Thanks for joining the show. We're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna wrap up some games here real quick. We'll talk a little Cowboys. We'll talk a little what's happened all day. Another game that just ended, and then of course tonight is Sunday Night Football here in a few minutes. We're just gonna go ahead and open up. Open up the phone lines. Anybody want to call in? Talk. We're gonna start talking to wrap up these games, but we're If you want to come in and talk about your team, talk about whoever you want to talk about, 726-999-0241. Open up the lines right now for anybody who wants to call in. All right, so let's go these games. I'll just go down the line. We'll check some of these games. You want to talk your game first? Or you want to talk some other ones? What do you think?
We can talk ours later. It don't matter where you want to start, bro.
Okay. All right, so let's talk about Baltimore at Cleveland. I think you picked Baltimore. I picked Cleveland. Anyway, I picked Cleveland by 3, 24-22. You might have picked Cleveland. I can't remember. Anyway,
I think I did pick Cleveland.
Did you? Okay. Yeah, so Cleveland beats Baltimore. What's up? We need to talk to Jay Glad. What happened to his Ravens? What's going on?
Jay Glad might be in trouble. Jay Glad may be in trouble.
Yeah, I know his quarterback went down. Did he come back? Did he come back? I don't think he came back.
You say Jackson?
Yeah, Lamar Jackson. I think.
I'm not sure if Jackson came back. Nah.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah,
he came back.
Jackson came back. Nah.
Well, anyway, I don't think it's a serious injury. I think it was just an ankle thing. I mean, I don't think he could come back. But they were losing pretty bad for a while. Then they still came back. So they shout out to them for actually making the game out of it without their starting quarterback. So made it a 2-point game in the end. So
yeah, they brought in Tyler.
Anyway,
Tyler Huntley ended up having a pretty decent game, man.
He had a pretty decent game.
Huntley.
Let me see what
Huntley went 27 for 30, 38, 270 yards, 1 touchdown.
Okay, yeah.
He had a pretty decent
he had a decent game for him. Yeah, I mean, if another touchdown he throws, and they might have won that game. I mean, so yeah, so even though Baltimore, they've lost 2 in a row. That was a close game. 2 in a row. Yeah, so they got to be careful though. Mayfield played decently. He had 1 touchdown, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 190 yards. It was just a, so-so game. Not too bad, not too good, but so-so enough to win the game. I think the defense showed up for them as far as the Cleveland Browns. They have a couple of turnovers. Had an interception for sure. Yeah, they had 1 return. We had 2 turnovers, 2 fumbles actually. It looks like. I think Cleveland had a scoop and score. They had a fumble and they scooped up.
Yeah, Cleveland did. Yeah, score.
Okay. Yeah. So anyway. Yeah. 2 turnovers. Cleveland got up on them early.
Hey, Mayfield had a pretty good game too, bro.
Ravens couldn't recover. What's that?
Man, Mayfield went 22, 32, 190 yards.
It was decent.
Touchdowns. I mean, he had about it. Man. Yeah, really decent game for him. So.
Considering he's been injured lately, he had a decent game. All things considered.
I mean, I think honestly,
and I don't think he's fully healthy. Yeah.
Does
it mean more to the Browns winning this game, or does it mean more losing to the Ravens? I mean, does the loss hurt the Ravens more than it helps the Browns, or what do you think?
Man, the Ravens are in bad. To me, the Ravens are in bad shape, bro. I mean, as we look ahead, man, the Ravens. It ain't looking good for them, man. They should have won this game today. I think the Ravens may have a bye. I think they got a bye or something of that nature. But they look for the Browns, man. And the Browns look good. They got today, so I think the Browns got a little willpower, got a little energy, got something that they can live off of and move on and do really good next Saturday when they play at home and they host the Raiders next week. So I think this is better for the Browns, yeah. Oh yeah. The Browns may catapult and may end up slipping and winning. They may win and they may get a playoff spot. I mean, if they win the division, they'll get a playoff spot anyway. So for them to win today, absolutely.
I think it's a bigger win for them. I think the Ravens, because they're in first place, and because
it's
they still got.
It's going to humble the Ravens, man. It's going to humble the Ravens. Yeah.
Yeah, they got a game on the Browns.
This will humble the Ravens. Yeah.
Hopefully, yeah. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, they're able to turn it around and Lamar's okay. Nothing serious. He's able to come back next week, hopefully.
Oh, no, man. The Ravens got the Packers next week.
Some kind of ankle, foot injury. We'll see. I mean, if he's hobbled, it's going to.
So.
What's that?
The Ravens got the Packers next week. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough game.
Boy.
Yeah.
Tough.
I mean, because you're looking at this is not the time to be having 2 or 3 games losing 2 or 3 losing 2 or 3 games in a row. December's not.
As I told you yesterday, bro.
Several games in a row, huh?
this time you separate the men from the boys. You had to be playing your best football at this point in the season, man. You need to be playing your best football.
Right.
You need to have a good defense. You need to win games, man. Your special teams need to be on point. Everything to win football games at this point in the season, bro.
Right. Yeah, I mean, this is the Ravens. If they lose next week to the Packers, I mean, this is not good. December is not the time of the year to lose 3 in a row.
Not the time to lose, man.
And
can't, bro.
Now,
you cannot do it.
We'll talk about another team that's in that same mold. Is kind of in that same mold in a minute, but so New Orleans, pulls out a win. They kind of stay in the hunt with you, pulling out a win against the New York Football Giants. That kind of hurts you guys. You kind of needed them to lose that game, but they ended up pulling out a game. Did they start Taysom that game? Yeah, Taysom played that game. He didn't have any touchdowns as far as throwing, but he ran 2 for 2. So, there you go. That kind of Tebow effect. Where he's running. They can run the ball well.
I mean,
he came back. He had 120 yards. I mean, the New Orleans Saints might not be out of it if Taysom can limit his turnovers.
I mean, if I look at Taysom's numbers, man, he went 15 for 21 today. Went 15 for 21, 175 yards. Got sacked a couple of times, but Kamara scored 1 touchdown. Hill scored 2. So, I mean, Kamara had 27 carries for 120 rushing yards, man, which is pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty. I mean, I had already said the Saints was going to win. I thought it would be a lot closer than what. I mean, the Jets on a downhill slide. They need to rebuild. They need to start from the top of the office. They need to fire GMs, coaches, and just restructure the whole program, man. So the Saints got their hands full next Sunday night, though. The Saints go into to the Buccaneers next week, bro. So
and you need the Bucs to win next Sunday. You need the Bucs to beat the Saints. I mean, because if the Saints go in there and surprise the Bucs, that's not good for you.
Yeah.
Because they got the Dolphins, Panthers, and Falcons. They finish out fairly easy schedule. I don't know, maybe that last game between you and the Saints is for that last playoff spot. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be tough, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough, man.
Yeah. So the Saints look decent today. They bounced back from a tough loss. And Taysom pays decently, 175 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. So that's the good thing is he didn't have any turnovers.
He did fairly well,
2
man.
rushing touchdowns. He had 73 yards on the ground. That's basically, if you're going to play with Taysom, that's what you need. You need him to have about, around the 200 yards, but no interceptions. And if he can throw a touchdown, that's a plus. As long as he doesn't have interceptions, I mean, that's what you're going to do is ground and pound with Taysom Hill and have him, have the, with Kamara with him, dominate on the ground. That's how they're going to have to win games. All right. Welcome to Let's Flow Canteen NFL Wrap-Up. Let us know what you think in the comments. Let us know what you think about any of these games that are going on that happened today. If you want to call in and give us your opinion, 726-999-0241. Give us a call. Like, share, subscribe. Share this on your Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, share it right now on your Facebook page and help us out. We appreciate you so much. All right. What do you say, Canteen?
Now, whatever game you want to move to next, I'm good, bro.
Okay. Yeah. So let's go another big game that meant a lot to both teams, San Francisco and the 49ers and the Cincinnati Bengals. The 49ers hold on to that game despite I thought they were up pretty big. It's 26-23. San Francisco holds on to win that game. What do you think there? I mean, that was a big game. Jimmy Garoppolo had a decent game, 296 yards, 2 touchdowns. But they let Cincinnati get back into the game. Go ahead.
Cincinnati got back into the game, scored 2 touchdowns. Man, Jake, 38 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then you got to look at, I mean, they had a phenomenal game. I mean, Jamar Chase scored 2 of those touchdowns. So, I mean, man. I wasn't surprised that the 49ers went in and won because Garoppolo 27 for 41, 200 touchdowns. And, I mean,
no turnovers, yeah.
Deebo Samuel scored, one of those touchdowns. And then I think Kittle and somebody else scored 1 or 2, man.
Kittle came back, but he just had 1 catch.
Yeah, that's right. It was George Kittle and another. Yeah.
Yeah, George Kittle.
And so I mean, I think they had a good game. And I mean, I can't sleep on the 49ers, man, and a lot's going to play out tomorrow between the Rams and the Cardinals to, kind of disseminate their division, man. But that was probably one of the best games of the day, man. If you look at
that actually hurts. That hurts you guys for them to win, though.
Yeah, because the Bengals got the Broncos next week. Both teams 7-7. Bengals, Broncos at Mile High. So I think the Bengals will take care of business next week. And the 49ers we go to the 49ers next Sunday, bro. So man, it's gonna be tough
for sure. Yeah, that's
gonna be tough, bro.
I mean, you guys lose that game, and I think you guys are done pretty much. You guys can't lose to the 49ers because you still got the Bills on the schedule, and you finish out
Bills
with the
on January 2nd
season. So if you guys want to
make
the
playoff 49ers,
you
guys
Lions, have to
Bills,
win out.
Yeah,
I think the Falcons have to win out. Like we're talking about it, since we're talking about the Falcons, you guys ended up beating the Carolina Panthers. They came back on you a little bit, but you guys took care of business and won the one. You're supposed to win. Matt Ryan had a decent game, 190 yards, only one touchdown, but no interceptions. That's always key for a lot of these games with the quarterbacks, especially with a team that's struggling. You can't have those turnovers, And so you guys did what you were supposed to. You won that game. Cam
Newton got hurt, man.
I don't know what they were doing. The coach was like, he put in Walker, and then he put Cam back in. I don't know. They just need to stick with the quarterback.
Cam Newton went 15 for 23. Walker went 6 for 12. I think Walker 6 for 12, but there was no consistency, man. I mean, Newton scored one touchdown.
As soon as he threw a pick, they put Cam Newton back in. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, man.
I mean, stick with the quarterback. You ain't going to fix the quarterback position right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Carolina's done, bro.
Stick with Cam. That's what I'm saying. Just stick
Carolina's
with Cam.
done, bro.
Or stick with Walker, one of the two. You can't just be flipping them in and out once to have a turnover. You know what I mean? I mean, if you guys even want a chance to make it the playoffs, you got to just stick with whoever.
We got to win.
Decide, hey, we're going to stick with Cam. We're going to stick with Walker or whoever you were going to stick with. You got to just stick with them. But you guys definitely need to win out.
We got to win out next week, bro. We got to beat them, the Lions, Buffalo, and the Saints if we want to have any playoff implications. But we need to win next Sunday at Levi's Stadium.
Yep. You guys definitely need to win. You did what you did this Sunday. Now you got to take care of next Sunday. That was a big win for the Atlanta Falcons. Shout out to Atlanta Falcons for winning. Let's pull it out. That's your team.
Woo!
All right. Yeah. All right, and then big game. The Kansas City Chiefs did not. I told you. I talked about it in the show. They were going to blow out the Raiders.
Bro.
I told you they're going to blow. I didn't think it was going to be 30 something points, but man, 48-9. Kansas City Chiefs blow out the Raiders. The Raiders.
Man. I mean, if you look at, I'm gonna look at the box. I'm looking at the box score, man. Mahomes went 20 for 24, 258 yards, 2 touchdowns. Man, Edwards scored 2 touchdowns. Gore scored 1. Man, I mean, those guys.
The ground game.
Yeah, the ground game. I mean, they rushed for what, 3? They rushed for 3 touchdowns. Yeah, on the ground.
That's what I'm saying. They finally stuck with the ground game. That's what's been killing them all this time.
Man, you know I will be honest. I mean, Derek Carr had a decent game, 33 for 26, 3 yards. He threw one touchdown, 1 interception. But I'm honest, man. At this point in the season, Kansas City is a perennial powerhouse at this point.
Okay.
Number 1 AFC, the Patriots. Then Kansas City. Then Tennessee.
Right.
I think Tennessee or they somewhere like that.
Is that in the standings?
Kansas City,
the Chiefs are third place technically, and the Titans are in second.
Yeah, Titans are second
right now.
Man, Kansas City gonna kill. You need to sound the alarm for Drew, the Chargers fan, because he in trouble Thursday night. Drew, if you out there, you need to get in the group. Bro, he done. He done. He played the Giants today.
They took care of business today. I saw the alarm.
He won. He won.
Drew, the Charger fan. The alarm's been sounded for Drew, the Charger fan.
Now
what's up?
Meat and potatoes. It's meat and potatoes now, man. You think he has a chance to beat Kansas City Thursday night? You think he got a chance to beat Kansas City Thursday night?
I mean,
possibly.
Man. I mean,
they're not gonna beat.
He's got a chance. It's in LA. It's a rivalry game. I mean, so was the Raiders game technically, but they took care of the Raiders pretty easily. But here's the thing about the Chargers is that as long as their offense is clicking, which usually it is, and they don't have any turnovers, it's gonna be tough. Might be a shootout. It all depends on if. Now Kansas City, the thing about Kansas City is that their defense has been playing really good lately, right? They've had one of the best defenses. I mean, especially when it comes to scoring. If you look at the Kansas City Chiefs, what is the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games? The last 6 games, they're on a 6-game winning streak. Nobody scored more than 17 points. Giants scored 17. Packers scored 7. That was without Aaron Rodgers, granted, but still 14 points for the Raiders the first time they played them. The Cowboys only scored 9. The Broncos only scored 9. And the Raiders only scored 9. So they've been holding teams out of the end zone. So if the Chargers don't go down there, and I think if the Chargers don't jump on them quick, fast, in a hurry, then the Chargers are in trouble. If it's kind of back and forth, like they score a touchdown, we score a touchdown, field goal, then a field goal, and then if you let the Chiefs jump on you, 10-3 or something like that, the Chargers might be in trouble. I think they got a chance to win that game, but they're gonna have to play mistake-free football. All right, let us know what you think. Chiefs, are the Chiefs back? Is this officially the Chiefs are back or what? I mean, the offense looked
at this
okay.
Point,
I mean, it wasn't.
Listen,
the Chiefs are back.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro.
Okay.
Do not sleep on Mac Jones and Belichick. Okay. Do not read in Mahomes.
And there.
I have no faith in it. The Titans should win out, but when they get to they're not gonna do well, bro.
Okay, let's know what y'all think about the Patriots. The Patriots for real. The Patriots. Who do you think is going to win the AFC now? Based on this week, the Patriots were off. They didn't really play, but they're still technically in first place. But it's basically a tie for first place. I think 6
games. The last 6 games they didn't really play.
Let's see. I think because the conference, Patriots are 7-1 in the conference, where the Chiefs are 4-4. And the Titans are 6-3, so that's why the Patriots are in first place with a tie. Because basically it's a tie at the top, but because of schedule, and the Patriots have a better in-conference schedule, a better record. That's why they're at first place.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the Patriots, if they keep winning out, they got it locked in first place. If they stumble, then that opens the door for the Chiefs or the Titans. Who's going to win that race? I don't know. The Ravens are in trouble now. To lose that, they lost that game. I don't know if they have a chance to make first place now.
The Ravens not going to win next, bro. Ravens they're not going to beat Green Bay next week, bro.
You don't think so? Yeah, I have to look at that. I don't know. It depends on Lamar plays. I have to look. I'm just saying. I mean, the Ravens have played everybody tough for the most part, even when they lose. I mean, they played pretty tough. As long as Lamar is healthy, I think they got a chance next week, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's look at a couple more games. Let's see here. Well, let's look at the game of the day for me. Let's look at the game of the day for me. Dallas beats the Washington team 27-20. What do you see there? Dak had a decent game. I mean, it wasn't great to me. 211 yards. 20 for 39, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. They had 122 yards rushing between the running backs. I think it looks like Dak had 15 yards. To me, that's good for him. He should have about 15 to 30 yards rushing every time. For me, Elliott had 45 yards. Clement had, and
y'all running, bro.
Has a pretty decent rushing defense. What do you think?
Man, bro, to me, y'all running game kind of shallow, man. I mean, y'all got to feed the rock. So the running backs ain't really, 12 carries, 45 yards. That's kind of.
Pollard was hurt.
I mean, he averaged about 4 yards a carry. But CD Lamb and Amari Cooper is carrying y'all's team, bro. Y'all receiving core, probably one of the most prominent receiving cores in the NFL, carrying your team. Dak had a pretty good game. You guys were leading the game for the most part, and I don't know what happened where just made a break and came back, man. But
yeah,
good. And if I look at Heineke, he went 11 for 25, 122 yards, 1 touchdown. I mean, they had 1 rushing touchdown. They had one receiving. So when I look at you guys, Cowboys, you guys look good. You just got to keep the momentum, man, and elevate y'all's running game, man. That's why I see you guys good on the ground running the ball, man. Y'all got to run the ball more, but then you can put it in the air because you got the best, 3 receivers in the league, and then you got the Giants next week. You come to next week, you need to win next week, man. As of now, I think you guys are for real,
we got to take
man.
care of business there.
You guys look good. You play great ball. But, bro, it's all about momentum, consistency, and just keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Right. I think the key for us is that our defensive line is healthy for the first time since game 1. If you remember game 1, we had everybody, and we played the
defensive line,
the
man.
Bucks all the way to the end, and we lost. That's where we lost Gallimore, and I think we lost what's his name, DeMarcus Lawrence in that game too. So they're all back. DeMarcus Lawrence is back. Gregory's back. Our inside tackle is back. Neville Gallimore, he's big. He's a starter. He kind of shores up that inside game, so you can't just continue to double DeMarcus Lawrence. And then you got a Micah Parsons. Shout out to Mike. He had 2 sacks and a fumble. He calls a fumble. I mean, Micah Parsons, I don't know. I think he's got a shot at the Defensive Player of the Year along with Rookie of the Year. In my opinion, I think he can get both. The last time that happened was Lawrence Taylor, the great Lawrence Taylor, win Defensive Player of the Year and Defensive Rookie of the Year. I think he's got an outside chance of making that. He's played outstanding. He's had
hey, bro,
I got a stat line here. Yeah.
I mean, y'all look good, man.
He has 14 sacks on the year. Micah Parsons, 14 sacks, 102 tackles, and 22 tackles for loss. He's been playing outstanding. He's one of those stand-up guys like Lawrence Taylor. What's the guy that used to be with the Broncos?
This guy?
He's with the Rams now. He's with the Rams now. I can't remember his name now.
Von Miller.
He's one of those Von Miller, Lawrence Taylor type. He can rush the quarterback. He can stand up and rush the quarterback. He can play a little linebacker. He almost had an interception in that game. So I think the key for us is our defense is healthy now. Especially our defensive line is healthy. And I think that's going to be key for us down the stretch. Because to me, our offense has struggled. To me, Dak is out for MVP. He's just not been playing consistently. He has to run the ball. I know that's how he got hurt, but to me, he had to run the ball a little bit, keep defenses honest. He did run it 7 times. A lot of that was just kind of little late scrambles that to me, when he scrambles, he's got to scramble early. He's got to decide early to take off and run. If he waits, until the end of the plays he's gone through a couple of progressions, he usually gets sacked or he gets tackled for a loss or he has a strip fumble. So when he runs, he's got to decide to run early and or do one of those, design runs where he hands it to the running back or keeps it. And that usually works best down in the red zone. That's where he can score touchdowns down there. So to me, Dak's got to continue to run it 7-8 times and continue to keep his throws under 30. Once he gets over 30 attempts, we start getting in trouble, I think. He had 2 interceptions. He had the 1 pick 6. That's kind of how they got back in the game. He had a pick 6 towards the end of the game, and we basically let them back into the game. And then our defense saved us by causing another fumble and recovering it. And then we basically ran out the clock from there. So our defense is going to be key down the stretch for us. People say defense wins championships, so our defense looking better and better, especially now that they're healthy. And the front 7 look really good. So I don't know. I think we'll make a stretch run. We beat the Giants, and then we have to play Washington team again, and then the Cardinals might be a big game for us, depending on if they lose a game. If they lose a game here or there, I mean that might be for first place, or for at least second place. You know what I'm saying? See what happens.
That's what, man. You look at your schedule. You got the Giants, then you got Sunday night football, which is 2 weeks from today. The football team plays 2 weeks from today.
Right.
Then but then, man, your last game, man, and I'm telling you, man, you guys will have to bring your A game. Guys roll to the Lincoln Financial, man. Eagles hungry. They look pretty. They hungry.
We'll see. We'll
I think they're in
second
place.
If they have a chance to make the playoffs.
I think they're in second place.
What's that?
You all won. I said you guys are in first place, then the Eagles, then the football team, then the Giants, right?
Right.
Eagles are hungry, man.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. It all depends on the Eagles. I mean, the Eagles have a bye this week. They come back, and who do they play? They play the Washington football team. So that's gonna be a game for both of them to see who's gonna really vie for that to challenge us. If the Washington team loses that game to the Eagles, and the Eagles are in control of their destiny by trying to win out. But if Washington football team wins that game, then that next game with us will be big. So we'll see.
And the Eagles got all the division games. They got the Eagles, they got Lions, they got the football team, and they got you all. So they got 4. If they can cap and win 3 of those 4, they got a shot at making the playoffs, I think. I think they do.
Who, the Eagles? The
Eagles? If the Eagles win 3 or 4 of those games, and I think they can do that easily. I think they'll win 3 straight, and they'll probably struggle with you all in the end, man.
In the end, I mean, to be honest, you need us to beat the Eagles if y'all want to make the playoffs. You need us to beat the Eagles.
Beat the Eagles, yeah.
You're vying for that last spot. You, the Vikings, the Saints, the Eagles, even the Washington football team. You guys are all vying for that last spot. Y'all all got the same record. So you need us to beat Washington and the Eagles. If we beat Washington and the Eagles for you, we're helping you out. To be honest, we're helping out the Falcons. Yeah, so you're gonna be a Dallas Cowboy football fan for a couple of weeks, at least. But anyway, all right. So let's talk about the game that just ended. A close game. Tampa Bay was in control of this game, and they let Buffalo come back, and then they win. Tampa Bay wins in overtime, 33-27 on a touchdown, a long touchdown at the end of the game. Man, Tampa Bay was in control in the first half, and then the Bills came back and couldn't pull off the victory. What do you think?
Man, Josh Allen, 36-54, 308 yards. 2 towns, man. Their receiving core looked good. Their running scheme was so. I mean, the should have capitalized on the last drive prior to them going into overtime. They should have won it. They had the game at their fingertips, man.
To be honest,
31-46, 363 yards, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, they were inside the 10-yard line.
Tampa looked good too, man.
They should have gone for the win. They should have gone for the touchdown.
Yeah, instead of kicking the field goal.
Right. And don't even go to overtime. Just go for the win. Just like the Ravens, did that. They lost, but to me, that was a smart play. You're playing on the road. Go in there and go for the win. And try to win that game.
Man.
Because once you put it in overtime, then you got they won the toss even. They had to score. To me, they had to score on that first drive. They got a little bit of a bogus interference call, and they had a couple interference calls at the end of the game that they didn't get. Also, that I thought they should have got. And then Tampa Bay gets one. They get an interference call in overtime that helps them. So I don't know. I hate to blame the refs, but the refs weren't very consistent on that game. They didn't.
That one pass interference call.
They
should have called on Tampa on that last drive when Tampa was about to score. Pass interference, man.
And then there was a one that they didn't call on Tampa Bay. You're right. Is that the one you're talking about at the end of the game?
Yeah. Tampa Bay. Yeah.
Yeah. To me, that was interference. But they didn't call it. But then in overtime, they call it and they give Tampa interference, and it was basically almost the same thing. The guy was reaching back for the ball, and the guy was holding him. It was basically the same exact play, except the Bills were going for a touchdown. But I don't know. The refs were very inconsistent in that game. I think it helped cost the Bills the game, but you can't really blame it on the refs necessarily. But man, That's a rough one. But coming back, I mean, Josh Allen had 109 yards rushing. He almost had as many yards as Fournette.
I mean, he was running the ball,
yards,
man, but that's not going to help them when it comes to we need a solidified running back, man. And they don't have that. They don't have a solidified.
Well, they don't have a solidified running game.
They don't. Running game. That's what it is. I mean,
running game. But Josh Allen's your leading rusher.
But Singletary only had 4 carries for 52 yards. Yeah, that's not good for the quarterback to be the leading rusher. 12 carries, 109 yards. Singletary 4 carries, 52 yards. Come on, man. You got to feed the running back the rock.
Yeah, but be honest. The Bucs have a great run defense. I mean, it's hard to run on them. You know, everybody has struggled running against the Bucs. You know, everybody struggled running against them. So it's been tough. So I mean, this was a big tough loss. I mean, are the Bills done? Is this it? Are the Bills done? I mean, because this puts them at 7-6. Puts them at 7-6.
7-6.
They're hanging on to that last playoff spot over the Browns, and everybody's tied. Basically, the Colts, the Bills, the Browns, the Bengals, even the Broncos. They all are 7-6, and the Steelers are only a half a game back at 6-6-1. So I mean, it's a log jam at the bottom of the AFC. So the Bills, theoretically they aren't done, but I mean, is this demoralizing enough to that they're done? I mean, they got the Patriots, the Panthers.
I mean,
then they got you guys and the Jets. They don't have a tough schedule. The Patriots is the toughest game on there, but it feels like this was kind of a make or break game for them.
They'll win Patriots at Gillette. It'll be a toss up against us, and I think the Jets at their last game. So,
right,
they can possibly win 3, but
3 out of 4.
Man, if I'm a gambling person, I wouldn't gamble with the Buffalo Bills, man, at all.
You think they're done? You think they're done? So who's?
I mean, if the season ended today, I think they're playing.
You think the Bills or Browns will take that last spot then? If the Bills don't have it, it's one of those 3 or 4 teams. Browns, Bengals, Broncos, or Steelers are going to take that last spot.
For the Browns, man.
You think the Browns?
Good, too. So, I mean, we'll see, man. It's hard to say right now, but the Bills, they just don't.
It's a log jam down there. So
some key things.
This was a big loss for them, especially coming back like that and being in the game, have a chance to win that game. I think they should have gone for the.
Had a chance to captain and win the game, man.
At the end of the game, and just gone for the win. In my opinion. Let us know what you think in the comments. Like, share, do all that. Comment on here. See what the comments are, Canteen. See if we have any good comments. Let's talk about tonight's game. The Rams versus the Cardinals.
Started.
2.5-point favorites. Is it starting? It already started.
Oh, you talking about the Green Bay and Green Bay? Now you talking about Monday night game?
Oh, Green Bay. My bad. Yeah. Let's talk about tonight's game. Green Bay. That's Monday Night Football. We'll talk about that in just a second. Yeah, but Green Bay. Is it? Hold on. It's my bad.
0-0 right now.
The Bears at the Packers. Yeah, it's 8 minutes in the first quarter.
Yeah.
It's no score right now. What do you think of that game? You think the Bears have a chance?
I say the Bears may squeak by 3. I'll say the Bears squeak by 3. Right now, I saw the first drive with Green Bay looking too good, man. So, I mean, it's still early. It'll be a close game. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. It's a division game, and at Lambeau. I'm gonna go Bears 3, man. Green Bay can still win it.
Okay, so you think the Bears might win it by 3, or are you just rooting for them?
By 3, man. I hope they win, man.
The Bears are gonna win for real?
Yeah.
You hope
I want them to win, man. I'm sick of Aaron.
Yeah. I think the Packers are gonna pull this game out. Let us know what you think. The phone lines are still open, 726-999-0241, 726-999-0241. Give us a call. You want to talk about today's game?
Somebody said Sabian Leslie.
Talking about the playoffs. Yeah. I don't know who said that. Who said that?
Somebody said Sabian Leslie with stars. Some guy named him. Somebody said that. But guy named Mario Hyman.
I don't know who that is.
Just let Sabian buddies.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
Shout out to him for tagging Sabian in there, tagging Les on there. Yeah. So let us know what you think. I think that the Packers are going to pull this out. I think it might be a close game just because what's his name was talking a lot of trash.
Aaron Rodgers. That's all he did all week was to run him out.
Yeah, he was talking a lot of trash. He talked a lot of trash last time they played.
Flapping his guns, man.
Remember, he was like, "I own you." He was telling.
Yeah, that's what he said, man. Right his mouth.
Yeah, he's like, "I own you." He's telling the Bears fans.
Talk to me.
Yeah. He's a front runner for sure. So if the Bears can keep it close, even get a lead on them, I think they can be in the game. But if Aaron Rodgers, he's a front runner, man. If he gets a lead, I think this is over. I don't think the Bears have a chance. So we'll see what happens. I think I got the Packers winning by 10 on this one at least. I got the Packers by 10. Let us know what you think I think tomorrow's the bigger game. The Rams at the Cardinals. What do you got there? I mean, that's tomorrow night, Monday Night Football.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go Rams by Matt Stafford and company. Rams by 3. Yes, sir.
Okay. Really? Okay. Oh
man, we got football on.
I don't know because I mean the Cardinals have been playing good defense. They got one of the best passing defenses, and that's what the Rams like to do. They like to pass. They're not a big running team. The Cardinals aren't a big run stop. They're middle of the pack as far as against the run, but against the pass, they're one of the best teams in the league against the pass, and that's what the Rams like to do. And then, the Cardinals are balanced on offense. They can run the ball a little bit. They can use Kyler Murray a little bit. I mean, they're 10th in offense overall, 10th in passing, and they're 9th in rushing. So they've got a solid offense. I just think the Cardinals are going to be too much. They're 3rd in scoring. So this might be a high-scoring game because the Rams are 5th in scoring. Rams are offering are basically 28 points per game, and the Cardinals are 29 points per game. So this might be a high-scoring game. But then you end up seeing it, and it's like a defensive battle or something. But it looks like this could be a shootout to me.
Yeah.
Like this could be a shootout. I think if the Cardinals lose, that's good for me. Hey, I'll be rooting for the Cardinals to lose just because it's good for the Cowboys.
So you're going with the Rams, yeah.
But shout out to Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah.
He's a former Red Raider. Shout out to Cliff Kingsbury. Can you imagine
what
would happen if the Cardinals met
man.
the Chiefs? What if the Cardinals met the Chiefs? I mean, Cliff Kingsbury used to coach Mahomes at Texas Tech, man. That would be kind of cool. For me, especially. I don't know what anybody else would care about that.
Man, but
that'd be nice for me, man. Cliff Kingsbury goes and plays his quarterback that he had in college. I don't know. We'll see. I think I got the Cardinals in this game.
We'll see, man.
I just think they've been very consistent with or without Kyler Murray. Excuse me. I think they've been very consistent. I think they're gonna exhibit their dominance of this conference. I think they're gonna start to solidify that first place. I got the Cardinals by 10 in that game. Something like 35-24, 35-26, something like that. I got the Cardinals winning that game. All right. Let us know what you think about today. Anything, give us a call. Put it in the comments. Let's Flow Canteen Sports Show. Wrap up NFL pregame for Sunday Night Football. Let's see what. Oh, they're at the. Who is it?
I mean, bro, we got some good football.
False start
weeks, man.
On Chicago. Yeah, we got some good games coming up. We got a good game on Thursday. You want to talk about that game on Thursday? That's gonna be a big game.
Yeah, and then I mean, we got those ones, and then even Christmas Day, we got some good stuff coming up, bro.
Yeah, I got a lot of big football games.
Ones,
Kansas City at Chargers. And what about the Chargers fan? He can call and talk about that. I mean, they won today. They beat up on the Giants, the lowly Giants. They didn't even have their starting quarterback.
Sound the alarm for Drew and Jake. Jake won. Yeah.
Sound the alarm for Jake and Drew.
Jake Montoya.
Call in or jump in the line, whatever you guys want to do. Charger fan. Oh, shoot. Come on. Really? So I hit some commercial thing on my phone. Anyway, so yeah, Jake Montoya or Drew the Charger fan. Call in or
where y'all at?
jump into the live. You want to see what you thought? What your thoughts are today? Jake Montoya, I guess he's working again. He's always working. He's a hard-working guy, I guess. But
can't never get old Jake, man.
Even when he wins, sound the alarm. There you go. Jake Montoya and Drew. Or what about the Saints fan? Your Saints fan. Who's your Saints fan? Is that Fitch? Is that the Saints fan?
Where you Fitch?
Where you at?
Fitch?
Sound the alarm for Fitch. We'll see what happens. Hey,
Oh man, I told him to come on the show.
Hey, he didn't want to come on.
Hey, bro, I think we should
Doug.
plan. I mean, we got some good Christmas, man. We should plan like a Christmas, like we talked about for Christmas. Let's do that. Take a sweater,
morning.
man.
Yeah, okay, we'll try. We'll see what we do Christmas Day. That's still a couple weeks away. I might be on the road next Saturday, but we'll try and set up the show next Saturday as well. Yeah.
Or Christmas
right,
morning, or Christmas
commenting.
evening.
Thanks
They got two games.
Oh yeah, there's some games next Saturday, right? The
They
Saturday
got
games
some
next Saturday.
This Saturday and Christmas Day. That Saturday.
That's what I'm
got
saying. This coming Saturday.
Two good ones, man. Yeah, man.
They got the Raiders and the Browns this coming Saturday. The Patriots and the Colts. That'll be a big game for the Colts. The Colts need that win.
That's gonna be a big one.
That'll be a good one. That'll be a good one for the first place. If the Colts can beat the Patriots, that'll help the Chiefs or the Titans, get into first place. So, well, a lot of football to go. There's only there's only 4 weeks left.
4
weeks of football left. We got week 15, week 16, week 17, and week 18, and that's it. And then you start the playoffs, man.
Week 16 is going to be good. Week 16, man, you got those 2 Saturday games, the Browns and Packers, and you got the Colts and the Cardinals. Saturday night, Christmas night.
A lot of big games coming up. A lot of big games. Yep. A lot of playoff implications coming up.
Yeah, man.
Well, thanks for joining us for the wrap-up show. We appreciate everybody. Appreciate the comments, like, sharing, and all that good stuff. Go subscribe over there on YouTube for us. We're trying to build a YouTube page over there. We appreciate everybody. Thanks for joining. Thanks for commenting. Hey, nobody wanted to call in today. No takers on the 726990241. But it is what it is. Hang on just a second.
I mean, if it's good Thursday, man, let's do it Thursday night. It's a big game, man. I like Thursday.
Thursday night?
Tonight. If your schedule's, man, let's do it. If you can.
Thursday? Yeah, we might do it Thursday.
Yeah,
I have to look at the schedule. See if I'm able to do it. If I'm able to do it, we'll do it on Thursday. Do a pregame. That's gonna be a big game. Chargers versus
That's gonna be
the Chiefs. That'll be a big game. So we'll see what happens. Let me set this video up. Any final words for everybody out there? Any final words about this game?
Yep.
What do you got?
Hey, man.
Anything?
Go Bears. Go Bears. Go Bears. Go Bears.
Go Bears. I like it. Go Bears. I like it. I don't think they're going to win, but we'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens. All right. Thanks for joining the wrap-up show. Appreciate everybody that contributed, man. Hey, we appreciate you much. We'll see you next time. Hey, wrap-up show, baby. Yeah.
Falcon Nation.
Falcon Nation.
Go hard, or go home. Go home. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Yeah, these championship rings on my hands now. In my head I'm top 10, yeah, that's hands down. You a squad, now you're looking man down. Funny how foes turn to friends now. Drive a race car like a Atari now. Call filling up, I need product again. Treat the business like a playground, might slide on you. Don't me wrong, might slide. backflip, cause I'm mad rich. I'm the definition of what that is. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. Touchdown like the end zone. When the circle turn to my home, can't get me out of my zone. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home. I'm a warrior, I go back to back, then go back to back. If I top the top, then I double back, and I'm topping that. Yeah, I beat my own records. Yeah, I gotta get money fetish. Same team, I don't set trip. Never dull, this electric. Went and put the Ricks on my toes. Me and bro, that's the give and go. Stay 100, end zone, end zone. Keep them coming, I know. I won't flood my wrist, no, I'm not dumb like that. I just wanna give my mama 100 racks. Go hard, or go home. Go hard, or go home.